Welcome back to our Halloween edition of the Extra Scoop. Melissa, what's coming up next?
Well, Joe, Dave and Aaron are cooking up a nasty batch of negative campaign ads for politicals.
Sounds gross.
I was trouble, you know that I'm no.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Politicals. I'm Dave Harden.
And I am a Democrat.
Oh, see, no, that's funny because you got a Satan mask on, so you're the devil, and
redistribution.
That's a Republican sense of humor. That's sad. Which actually brings us to our topic of negative campaigns and how they're affecting your views on the candidates. You want to take a look at some clips?
Let's take a look at some clips.
Sounds good to me.
What does Barack Obama's running mate say about Barack Obama?
You were asked, is he ready? You said, I think he can be ready, but right now I don't believe he is. The presidency is not something that lends itself to on-the-job training.
I think that I stand by the statement.
And what does he say about John McCain?
I would be honored to run with or against John McCain because I think the country would be better off.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
On gas prices, John McCain's part of the problem. McCain and Bush support a drilling plan that won't produce a drop of oil for 7 years. McCain will give more tax breaks to big oil. He's voted with Bush 95% of the time. Barack Obama will make energy independence an urgent priority, raise mileage standards, fast-track technology for alternative fuels, a $1,000 tax cut to help families as we break the grip of foreign oil, a real plan and new energy.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Obama has no background in economics. Who advises him? The Post says it's Franklin Raines for advice on mortgage and housing policy. Shocking. Under Raines, Fannie Mae committed extensive financial fraud. Raines made millions. Fannie Mae collapsed. Taxpayers? Stuck with the bill. Barack Obama. Bad advice. Bad instincts. Not ready to lead.
All right, well, there you have it. So, Aaron, what are your thoughts, actually, just on negative campaigns in general?
You know, I think that with the money spent towards a negative campaign, I mean, regardless of how much, I mean, this is not a shot at Barack Obama, but regardless of how much any politician says things are going to change, there are always going to be negative campaign ads, and they're always going to play that game.
Right.
And I think that with negative campaign ads, you could be spending that money towards educating voters on the facts, and I really would love to see a fact-based campaign once, but I'm never going to see it.
No, you really aren't. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's actually now allowed Barack Obama to have a platform in which to talk about, the issues and all these things, the platform that he actually has right now, because, John McCain went on the attack almost desperately, like, the commercial where it says, consorting with terrorists, blind ambition.
The same thing can be said 4 more years of the same. I mean, Barack Obama's been doing nothing but pushing the Bush angle.
Oh, absolutely.
Since the first debate even.
Incredibly transparent. And so, I mean, for some reason, it makes me look less upon the person who's actually, broadcasting it.
Right.
More so than it makes me look less upon the person that they're trying to badmouth, they're trying to muckrake on, McCain, I know, has just a sterling record in the Senate. He really used to be, in my opinion, the straight talk express.
He really did.
He
changed for the campaign.
He really did.
If he was the original John McCain, that everybody really knew.
Right.
I mean, that back in 2000. If he was that John McCain,
all aboard, man. All
Obama
aboard.
wouldn't have a chance. And I don't care if it is coming out of 8 years of bad Republican policies, but
now the O train's running strong.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's in large part for the fact that McCain went dirty real quick.
He did, and this last week really is going to be. It's scary. It really is because everybody's talking about he could come back. They're really. I mean, this is a close enough race where even though a lot of people are saying Obama's got it in the bag, he really does. If you look at the numbers, he's. I mean, while it is
7 points up is what I heard.
7 or 8 points is what I've heard. Points mean nothing, and that can go really quick. That's actually a really close race, and to say that that's a blowout is really not.
Right, and I agree with that. It's simply, though, that it seems like the McCains are getting desperate, the whole McCain-Palin troop, and it's sad that you would get to that point to where, you've promised previous, and McCain especially did this, where you promised you're going to run a respectful campaign and all that, and yet you, instead of being, that bright, shining hope, you've gone back to doing what every other politician has done, and, it's a little bit frustrating at this point.
It really is.
You actually want to see, you have to wonder, these swing voters that they're trying to get, how susceptible are they to dumb ads? I mean, honestly, are they that much of an idiot to where they just haven't aligned themselves with the party?
They actually have a term for that. It's called sheeple.
Yes, I like that.
People like sheep that just follow blindly.
Right.
And, as much as I hate it, sheeple decide elections.
Well, I mean, Florida would be, perfect example of that,
It is in fact sheeple.
Absolutely. Well, I actually watched a video on YouTube the other day where the woman actually said, I have a huge problem voting for somebody named Obama.
Really?
Yeah.
I talked to a gentleman actually in the union yesterday. I went down to go get my breakfast. He saw that I had a John McCain button on,
Sure.
as I usually do.
Like you do.
Like I do. And I was down there, and he goes, I really like your button and everything. And it's really gotten hateful between the two parties because he told me he was walking through the union the other day, and somebody came up and called him a racist because he's voting for John McCain. And it's really, it's gotten low down and dirty and completely unnecessary with not only attack ads, but also with just parties.
And quite frankly, I don't think that the American people actually deserve this kind of race. They deserve something that's actually going to be educated.
Nope.
All right, that's going to do us for Politicals. I'm going to be Dave Harden still.
You have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you here next week.
Truthfully, I love all the fighting. I would spend pay-per-view money to see Obama and McCain just straight up fight.
Well, Joe, it's not over yet, and neither are we. But we have to take a quick commercial break, and when we return, the girls of Oh Boy have a great extra scoop on the funniest thing to ever happen at the pub. And it occurred last week at Bearcat Idol.
What happened? I didn't hear about this.
Well, Joe, you will just have to watch commercial breaks and wait till after we come back.
Well, let's get to it.
This is a beer break.